Welcome to Alpha Insights. I'm Lucy. Today we are digging into a new partnership in the optical and AI infrastructure space. And I'm joined by Ben, our commodities and tech infrastructure expert. Ben, great to have you back. Remember, if you have questions as we go, you can ask us at stockalpha.ai.
Thanks, Lucy. Glad to be here.
So, big picture first. Two companies, Poet and LITEON, are teaming up to build optical modules for AI systems. Give us a quick primer. What exactly are optical modules, and why do AI data centers care?
Sure. At a basic level, optical modules convert electrical signals into light and back, so servers can move huge amounts of data between each other at very high speed. For AI clusters, which shuffle terabytes of data every second, optics cut latency and power compared with copper wiring. So better optical modules directly improve performance and energy efficiency in large AI deployments. Poet has a platform they call an optical interposer. Think of it as a tiny integration layer that brings lasers, detectors, coupling optics, and some electronics onto a single wafer-level piece. LITEON brings scale in optoelectronic manufacturing and lasers. Together, they want to make compact, thermally optimized modules for co-packaged optics and other high-bandwidth uses.
Right.
And to add to that, when you look at the data, the industry is pushing toward co-packaged optics, where optics sit close to compute chips. That reduces the distance that electrical signals travel and saves power. So a smaller, integrated optical engine is exactly what hyperscale cloud providers and AI companies are asking for.
So this is less about one product, more about enabling a new architecture for AI networks.
Exactly. It's about enabling architectures that need very high bandwidth, 800 gigabit, 1.6 terabit and above per link, while keeping power and heat manageable. Integration and manufacturing scale are the two pieces that matter most.
Interesting. They announced a development timeline, prototypes by late 2026 and higher volume production in 2027. From a technical and commercial standpoint, how realistic is that schedule?
Prototyping within about a year is aggressive but doable if both sides already have core technologies and manufacturing know-how. Moving to high-volume production the following year depends on yield improvements, supply chain stability, and customer validations. Analysts note that those are common bottlenecks, especially for complex photonic electronic integration. Yeah, that's a good point.
Okay, let's talk risks and where investors should keep an eye. What are the main execution risks here?
There are a few. 1. Performance risk. The modules need to meet stringent speed, power, and thermal specs. 2. Manufacturing risk. Getting consistent yields at scale in photonics is hard. 3. Market adoption. Cloud providers and AI builders are evaluating multiple approaches, so winning design wins matters. Finally, geopolitical and supply chain factors can affect components and fabs.
Got it. On the flip side, what are the potential upsides if this goes well?
If the partnership nails integration and cost, they could address a substantial part of the AI interconnect market. Integrated optical engines that reduce power and footprint are exactly what hyperscalers pay for. Also, LITEON's global manufacturing footprint and Poet's patented interposer technology could make their modules cost-competitive and scalable.
So, practically speaking, what should listeners watch for over the next year to gauge progress?
Look for technical demos and specs at trade shows. They're at an industry conference in Los Angeles this week, so that could be a first signal. After that, prototype performance metrics, any early customer trials or design wins, and updates on manufacturing partners and yield improvements. Supply chain announcements also matter, where they plan to produce at scale. And to add to that, the competitive landscape. There are other players pushing co-packaged optics and integrated photonics, so watch for how differentiated their solution really is on cost and thermal efficiency.
Quick, few-word reactions. Interesting.
Right.
Ben, wrap it up for us. What are the key takeaways here?
Okay. 1. This partnership targets a real bottleneck for AI data centers, bandwidth and power. 2. The technology and manufacturing fit is logical. but execution and yields will determine commercial success. 3. Watch product demos, prototype performance, and early customer trials as leading indicators.
Great. Thanks, Ben. That was concise and useful. If you have questions about anything we discussed today, you can ask us directly at stockalpha.ai. We answer listener questions live. And for more market insights, head over to stockalpha.ai. Thanks for listening to Alpha Insights.